All right, we'll see if that works now. I love Hierophants, dude. They're so tanky. Oh, whoops. We gotta talk to Sin. Oh, we already did. All right, cool. Oh, shit. We gotta go back and get this skill point real quick. Alright, we're gonna have to come up here all the way over to get the maximum mana, maximum life. Come down, up here, get these. And then we coming, which way are we coming down this tree, man? Damn, alright, so we're gonna have to get split personality into... Alright, cool. I still have not seen one infamous mercenary in the campaign. Not one. And this is the third character I've taken through the campaign so far this league. I don't know how people are getting 3 mirrors in Act 4, but alright, let's see how close we are. Okay, we're 16 levels away. Oh man, that was funny. Walked right into that one. If you slap purity of elements in here, it'll be extremely tanky. Alright, that's it. Cool. Alright, let's see. We gotta get all the way over to this one cluster jewel, and then we'll be straight. I do want to see if the cyclone will work though with cast while channeling with lightning warp. Mana leech. I just don't know if it'll affect. I think it only affects melee damage. Yeah, it's only physical damage. So it won't work. We gotta wait until we can do the regular swap, so this will work fine for now. I'll get some rings and slap some dexterity essences on them just to get some higher dex. I wonder if do I have the goblin troop? I don't know if I do. No, I don't. Oh yeah, I do. Now I can annoy the fuck out of everybody. Awesome. You get purity of elements, and then what else do we need? So purity of elements, and then let's see. Oh, we have Kataba's Thirst too. Replica Lear cast. I need something with I need something with more mana on it, or more dexterity on it. is there another belt we can use? Maybe preferably something with dexterity. Yeah, probably gonna be this one. All right. We should get, I can't believe I don't have an honor home. That's really wild, actually. Let's see. Oh, you know what I can get, dude? I don't know why I didn't think about this. Jesus, what am I thinking, man? I could just use this instead to get my resistances as well. I don't know why I didn't think about just doing these. All right, cool. What's up? Thanks for the follow. I should get a thrill steel instead. No. Cool. I'm good. You know, just going through the campaign for the 100th time. I streamed this one, Path of Exile. Don't ask me to add you in Discord, please. What's up? It's nighttime where I'm at. It's about to be 9 o'clock at night. Oh, right on. Damn, that's early. That's cool though. Whereabouts in Germany do you live? Okay, I know where you're at. My best friend growing up had family in Berlin, so I'm pretty familiar with the geography of Germany. Damn, I went the wrong way again. Shit. I literally go the wrong way every single time I'm in an area when I'm going through the campaign. I don't understand why. I've gone through the campaign like 100 times, dude. I don't get it. There we go. Alright, we need 14 more levels. Yeah, I got another nickel, dude. I'm gonna retire, dude. By the time I'm done with this campaign, I'll have enough to retire. I fixed my, Clinton, I fixed my streaming issues. There's a setting in OBS that adjusts your bit rate if you're, like, if you have, like, how do I say it? Like, if the flow of data is not constant, there's an option that you could pick where it doesn't like, throttle your bit rate when the connection loses data. It'll keep the stream smooth, and I think that was what was causing problems. Oh, that's right. Hell yeah. I got to do the same thing right about now. Except I have... oh, I'll show you. See, I live in California, so we get all the good stuff. We get gummies here. I live right by a weed shop too. It's pretty cool. What are the laws like in Germany? Is it legal out there? Oh shit. Okay, I'm right here. Cool. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, see, I that's like the main thing that I like about California is shit like that's legal, you know, but everything else here sucks, dude. Taxes are insanely high. I don't know how your guys' taxes are out there. Do you guys have universal health care out there? Okay, that's not bad. You guys pay a lot in taxes or what? Yeah, dude, we have all of our healthcare is like privatized out here. So now it's like you know you pay a lot, but you don't have to like wait in lines and stuff. That's the main fear everybody has here is like if we get universal healthcare, that the quality will just drop because holy shit, that's steep. But you guys get a bunch of free stuff though, right? Like, how's the cost of living out there? What is the exchange rate for the euro? Let's see. Oh, it's $1.17 for €1. What's like the median like income out there? Yeah, see, everybody's afraid because we have the veterans associations. We have the VA out here, and what happens with that is it's kind of like a universal health care, but just for veterans. But it's horrendous, dude. It's like if you go to the doctor and you need to have like an operation, you could wait a year to get it. You know, it's pretty bad. So everybody's just terrified that that's going to happen. But you know, the United States is a lot different, dude. Like we would probably take something that normally wouldn't be fucked up, and somebody's greedy hands would get on it, and they would just screw it up. There's too much greed in this country with the politicians. It's pretty bad. Let me use my health. I get 560 plus rent. Oh wow, that's not bad. That's cool though. That's doable, right? You got like a, do you have like a car payment or anything? I know I'm asking you all these like personal questions. I'm just curious. Plus, I'm pretty sure that doesn't stop you from doing other stuff too, like to make a little bit of cash. If you got something here, you go to the hospital, if your doctor, you do what you need. That's cool though. Yeah, man. Out here, it's everybody doesn't want it, but I think that's one of the things that should be socialized is healthcare. Just like the fire department and the police station, it should be 100%. Should be 100% free for everybody. Same with college. College should also be subsidized. It would stimulate the economy. It only makes sense to have college be free, because you're gonna have more engineers. You're gonna have more like people go to school and get better degrees. It's gonna create. People will be making more money that way, which in turn will help boost the economy. But out here, dude, college is so goddamn expensive. If you want to be a nurse, you're looking at like 150 grand in debt by the time you graduate. You'll be in debt for the rest of your life just to go to school out here. It's pretty wild. And you can't, it's the one debt that you cannot get out of. They will take money out of your Social Security just to pay that debt off. You can't file bankruptcy. There's no way out of it, dude. And they have like all these banks out here that are like super predatory. So they'll look for like to get you hooked in on some crazy like interest rate. It's pretty wild. Nice. That's cool though. Yeah, I work for myself, dude. So I'm cool. I pay a lot of taxes, but I get to pretty much do this all day. I can fuck around, play PoE, hop on the phone. I just do it. I'm my own boss, so it works out pretty well. Yeah, dude, we have a crazy system. Our system is fucked, and it's only getting worse. You're gonna see the collapse of the United States at some point. If you live long enough. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen within my lifetime. What's going to probably happen is the debt's going to get so bad that the dollar is going to collapse. So the dollar will no longer be like the main currency that's traded, which will be wild. It'll probably be the Chinese yen. I don't even want to know what that's going to look like. I want to move to Thailand, dude, to be honest with you. Move to Pattaya. I think that's what it's called. It's a badass tourist city that a lot of Americans live in, like expats. But I want to expatriate eventually. That's the goal. Tired of it out here, man. Right. I'm 41, dude, so I'm right there with you. We're in the same boat. It's coming. You know, never in history have there been so many existential threats facing humanity. We have AI, or just put all the natural disasters aside, like a meteor impact or like super volcano or something like that, or like rogue black hole or something crazy, you know. But we have AI, we have pandemics, we have civil strife, like just civil war, we have nuclear war. There's just so many things, dude. The list just goes on and on and on. No, it can't sustain like this. There's no way. There's got to be some sort of, you know what the crazy thing is, dude, and I think about this a lot, is right now we can install a chip into somebody's brain who can't walk, okay? And they can play fucking video games with their brain, right? So then why are we still dropping bombs on people? That just seems so primitive, you know? You think we're so advanced as a race that we should be able just to hash our problems out without dropping bombs and blowing people up, but nope. Right, yeah. I'm surprised we've lasted this long, dude. That's 100%. You know, all the things that could have gone wrong. I don't know if you know the story of that dude in the Russian submarine. I don't know if you've heard about this story, but there was a false alarm. They were on a nuclear sub, and I want to believe that they were off of, I believe they were off the coast of Cuba, if I'm not mistaken. This is a long time ago. I think this is back in the 60s or 70s. And they got an alert that we had launched a nuke at Russia. And their orders were to full scale just launch everything they had at the United States. If they would have done that, it would have been nuclear war, and we would not be having this conversation right now. And there was one guy on board that submarine that was like, no, we shouldn't launch. And everybody else was like telling him, because he couldn't, they had lost contact with Moscow. And everybody was telling him that they should launch a nuclear attack because that's what their system said that we had done. And he didn't do it. He just had a feeling that it was like an error. And he basically saved the world, dude. I forget what his name is. It's a fucking crazy story, though. It might have been later. It might have been in the 80s, but I want to say it was in the 60s, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, though. It's one of the craziest stories, dude, because that guy does not get enough credit. He essentially saved the world. But we've come inches away, dude, from annihilation before, and like nobody was even aware of it when it happened. Oh damn, we got some skill points. Let's see, who was the Vasily Arkhipov, Arkhipov. I don't know how you say that last name, but his first name is Vasily. And it was in 1962. He was aboard a Soviet submarine. He was the flotilla chief. Crazy, dude. What a crazy story. He saved the world. Hey, man. I got everybody here in this chat. Yeah, hold on. I'll show it to you right now. Let me post the link to the story. Let's see. Where's it at? This guy. Hero, man. He should I don't know if they did anything for him like posthumously, but they should he should be honored as the savior of the planet. It's a pretty crazy story though when you like get into it. It's like everything was telling that dude that we were at nuclear war, and his orders from Moscow were to launch everything that they had in their arsenal. And he went. I'm having connection issues tonight. I gotta get off. Oh, let me type this out real quick. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. I'm getting really bad drop. My bit rate keeps dropping, and I have no idea. I got to troubleshoot this. But anyway, guys, I will be back on Sunday. I got to get off anyway. It's getting pretty late. Peace out, guys. Right. All right, guys. Y'all have a good